What's up, guys? Welcome back to BYB Tactical. Man, has it been a long time since I made my last video. I was looking at it, it was maybe just about like a little bit close to a year ago. You know, shit happens. I'm a dad now. Work has been crazy. I put YouTube in the back burner, but now I'm hoping to come back strong and just get back into the swing of things and hopefully to put out some good content. And then to all my 280 something subscribers I have out there, hey, thanks for being subscribed. I hope to get those numbers up and I hope you guys stick around for this journey. But for today, I got Tier 1 Concealment Axis Elite holster. That's what I'm holding in my hand right here. I'm gonna review them. Now, if you're not familiar with Tier 1 Concealment, you probably haven't been in the gun community long enough. Everyone pretty much in the gun community knows about Tier 1 Concealment. They have great shit over there. They put out good stuff. Their holsters are one of the better ones. One of the better ones for sure. And it's just the little things that they have, which I'm gonna go over, that just makes this better. And man, check out my shirt, huh? I just got this shirt actually in the mail like maybe a day ago. This is Grunt Styles shirt of the day. As a club member, I get this shirt. You can't buy this. That's right, suckers. You can't buy this shirt. You can only get it if you're a member. No, I'm just kidding. But if you guys are not members of Grunt Style, check them out. It's like 20 bucks a month. I mean, that's pretty much what you pay for a meal now. They got good stuff. I pretty much shop exclusively Grunt Style. Like, see, I got the hat and got the shirt. It's cool because now they got this was like VIP kind of members benefits thing, which is cool. They're not a promoter of this or anything like that. I just like Grunt Style. I think they got good shit. It's veteran ran and own or something like that. Pretty much they take care of veterans, kind of like what is it called, Black Rifle Coffee Company. They just did a podcast not so long ago that they employ like 50% veterans. That's fucking awesome, man. That's cool. I mean, it's just phenomenal. I don't know how else to put it, but check out Grunt Style. And Grunt Style, if you guys see this, come on, send me out some merch, man. I know I'm a small YouTuber, but I'll promote the shit out of you guys. Anyways, though, again, back to the Tier 1 Concealment Axis Elite. So I'm gonna go over the pros and cons. I'm gonna tell you what I feel. I'm not gonna talk. Yeah, pretty much just my own opinion, unbiased. They're not in no way sponsoring this video. This wasn't free. They didn't. This is something I bought with my own buck. Which talking about buying. I'll tell you right now, this holster you see right here costs about $134 or $135. It's a pretty steep price, but you know what? Watch the rest of the video, see what you think of it, and see if it's worth it for you. So yeah, let's just go over a few of the pros, which one of the pros for sure is that it's super concealable. I mean, this is a full-size firearm right here. This is my P320 Legion, which is also light bearing, my ad. So it's a beefy firearm, so not very, I guess you could say, one of the guns you want to conceal and carry in the summer just because it's so beefy. But for me, what I found is you're never going to be completely 100% comfortable. But if you get the right belts, pants, and holster combination, honestly, you can make it super easy to conceal and carry. But also, before I go any further, and before I put this in my pants right now to see how it's concealable, I do have two of them. One is light bearing and one is non-light bearing, as you can see right here. This was actually my first firearm, firearm holster from Tier 1 Concealment that I had. As you can see, it doesn't have the same clip that Tier 1 Concealment has. This is a new company, or newer company. It's called Atlas Holsters or something like that. I'm gonna put a review about them. Check it out if you're interested. But this is definitely a different take on concealing carrying. I think it's super innovative. There is some stuff that I think they should improve, but super innovative company. Look out for the review on this. But yeah, so check the concealability. Let me just put it in my pants and so you can see how it looks. There's no better way to check for concealability other than pretty much looking at my crotch, so sorry in advance. And you just pretty much saw my fat ass stomach right now. But here you go. So P320 Legion with my Core Essentials belt. In my opinion, I did a video on them. You guys gotta check them out. Really good shit. But here you go. So, yeah, you can see my fat ass stomach. But and by the way, the P320, if you're not familiar, this specific Legion is flared, so you can see how it pretty much, that's the most you're gonna stand out. I'll raise my hands to kind of, reset the shirt. See what I mean? So like I said, super concealable. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't even tell, like I said, with the right belt and holster, you could really, God damn, I can't even get the hole. You could really find a good product to be, you know, completely concealed and carried, or concealed and carrying. So let's go over a few things, a few details in this holster that just makes it super concealable. For example, one thing is the ridge on the holster, or the magazine holster, as you can tell right here. These kind of like anal beads looking thing. But no, seriously, this makes such a tremendous difference when you're carrying. It pushes your pants forward, so therefore when you put the clips in, it looks like one smooth surface. That's really cool. That's really innovative if you think about something that's, again, so small, but it really makes a big deal. Now, if you're not into carrying like this in terms of the whole magazine and holster together, I have it. This is the other holster that I, just put this one down. This is the other holster that I told you I got, and I separate like this. Again, I'm using the Atlas systems on this, which I will do a review. You're gonna have to check that out. But you know, essentially this first came together, and I separate like that just because I like it kind of wider. But yeah, check it out how I carry this in the next video that I do. But like I said, so if you don't like to carry in this kind of package, I mean, you can always separate it, you know. But what keeps them together is pretty much this shock cord, which is another thing I really like about it. The fact that it's super flexible. I mean, think about it. Look at, I'm pretty much folding this like a taco, and it's, you know, flexible. Some people have different ways of carrying. For example, I just carry appendix, which is 12 o'clock, but I know other people that like to carry at 3 o'clock position, so they like the orientation of the magazine more kind of 90 degrees, so like forward like that. We're talking about the magazine carrier itself. Here's another thing I like. Other holsters, like I did a holster review on Bravo Concealment in the past. Their orientation of the magazine is 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, so straight up and down. As you can see, it's pretty slanted, which kind of, it makes it easier to conceal and carry. The magazine's not digging into your gut or anything like that. So, you know, it's pretty, I gotta say that's kind of another pro of these holsters, is the magazine orientation. It just makes it easier to carry. I don't know how else to say it. If you know what I mean about having the magazine digging into your gut, it's super uncomfortable, especially when you're sitting down. And I could actually, with the orientation of that, it's easily for me to maneuver, especially with the Core Essentials belt, from going to standing to sitting in the car, just loosening my belt and making it sit up like this, which I'll probably put a video on how I carry in the car, because I think there's different ways that a lot of people don't know about, so I'll probably do something about that as well, or do something on that as well. Another very important feature of Tier 1 concealment is they all come optic ready and suppressor sight ready. Now, optic ready. I think the way that all of them become optic ready is based off, they make the cutout right past where the barrel ejects around. Do you see that? So let me open it up for you real quick. So this is what I mean. Like, that's very important. I just got some work done on one of my firearms, and I'm super pissed because I got that new enclosed optic from Holosun, and I found out that none of my holsters fit that firearm because the optic sits so forward. It's freaking annoying. But check this out. This is what I mean. So, I guess that really didn't do much. Never mind. But here you go. So as you can see, this is where the round ejects, right? So when you put it in, unless you're using something like a Trijicon SRO, which even then I feel like it still fit. It'll be close, but it'll still fit. Because the Trijicon SRO really, I don't know how to say it, it kind of comes out a little bit, but that's what they mean by optic ready. You don't have to worry about you're gonna have to cut it or anything like that. And high suppressor sights, like I mentioned, is super big. Unfortunately, I'm in Chicago, so we can't have suppressors. I wish we can, but if you have suppressor high sights, they're ready. The holsters are pretty much come with it already. Yeah, pretty much it. Another thing, like I said, you know, you have the option of having light bearing or not light bearing. In this case, I have light bearing, like I said. I have the Surefire, the X300, X300, I believe that's called, which is also Legion, you know. So I got that. It's a pretty big firearm. I'm actually planning on doing another review on Tier 1 concealments because they have a holster where if you have a specific light, you could fit multiple firearms on that holster, which I think is super cool. I'm waiting for it in the mail right now as we speak, so look out for that. I feel like if you like to carry with lights and you're specifically like one light, then you should check out that holster instead, because like I'm running into the issue where I hate having multiple holsters for all my firearms, light or non-light. So the fact that you could just have one light and a bunch of different firearms in one is super awesome. But yeah, one of the cons I would say about Tier 1 concealment, when you get the holsters, they come with the wing also called the claw. I find it freaking annoying, honestly. I'm not a fan of the wing. I'm not a fan of the claw. I think it's if you're concealing carrying, it's really annoying because you have to like maneuver your pants. You have to maneuver around the actual holster. It's just super annoying. So there's a freaking fly in here. Jeez, kill them. Anyways, so yeah. However, I'll tell you my own experience with Tier 1 Concealment's customer service, which is another pro of theirs. I feel like their customer service is really good, and I'm gonna tell you why. When I first got the holster, this specific one, I've had Tier 1 Concealment before. This was the second one I actually got. When I first got it, it scraped the shit out of my light and slide. Not like a crazy, but here, maybe you can see it. All right, let me get you a close up on it. So it scraped the crap out of my light. Let's see. Focus in, please. There you go. You see how that's all scraped in, and it scraped my slide a little bit. I wasn't too happy. I sent them a pretty nasty email, pretty much saying like, listen, I'm paying big money for this freaking holster, and you know, for your holster to scratch my stuff is not fun. Now, I was a bit pissed because, mind you, either one of these, right? So like this one specifically, the light's $300, the gun's like $1,200 plus tax, whatever. So you're looking at a $1,500 gun right here. So I was really pissed. However, they're not cabinet princesses. These are my daily carries. I switch off for all my carries that you can see on my wall, except for obviously I'm not carrying an AR and a shotgun. But I switch around with all my handguns, and I was pissed, like I said, to find out that one of them got scratched. And so I emailed Tier 1 Concealment. They got that back to me within like the same day. Sent me out a holster within a week. If you don't know this right now, but their lead time is like a month to like a month and a week to get a holster right now, and it kind of sucks, but they were able to send me out one right away, so I was super ecstatic. So, I mean, but my honest opinion on Tier 1 Concealment, they're not, this is gonna be kind of controversial, and I might poke at some people or some companies here, but they're not one of the better holsters, to be honest. They're not one of the better holsters. They're truthfully the best holster. And even though the price sucks, but here's the thing, you get what you pay for. It's one of those things where you buy once and cry once. So I truthfully stand by them. I think they're a good holster. There is other good holsters, like in my last review, like I said, Bravo Concealment, I feel like is a really good holster as well, especially for the price. I think it's like $55 now, and they always got like a BOGO sale. But the problem is they're mostly committed to like Glocks. They're not innovative with other companies, which I get. Which, by the way, talking about that Tier 1 Concealment, when the hell are you gonna come out with the holster for the CSX? I've been waiting on it. The gun's been out for like a year. Come on, make it happen. Maybe send me something. But yeah, those are my opinions, guys. Feel free to comment below what you think. Maybe you have a better experience, or maybe you don't agree with me. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm back. I'm trying to come out with better content. And well, yeah, guys, that's about it. Until the next time.